All right, and welcome, back to Space Haven. My name is Prism Effect, and what are we doing? We're continuing bounty hunting because I kind of gave you like a run through of how I feel about Alpha 19. This is Alpha 19. We're not going to get into that right now. I'm going to give you a couple of tips and tricks. I don't think this is the one I wanted to start with, but we're here. So, we're going to start with this. Because as much as I describe some things and what you can do, actually doing them is different. As you can see, I have already collected a lot of, bounties. A couple of ships I've gone through, slavers, pirates, all that fun stuff. I've got a couple of people I am recruiting for my own crew who passed the test. And I'm here. I'm going to turn some of these in. You can see my ship has been upgraded to Corvette class. I guess that's what I want to call it. Cruiser, Corvette, I don't know, whatever. I was still planning on maybe doing a full playthrough, another 7-hour video at some point. But for now, here's a short, just video. Yeah. Anyways, I've got a lot of people to turn in. As you can see, I am on day 91 already, so it's been a couple of days. The ship is kind of laid out as I want it to. I'm still fudging with this area to make it defendable. Basically, what you don't want to use when you're trying to get people to, bounties is weapons that are going to kill them. So right now, it's pretty low level, my crew is pretty low level, I guess is what I'm trying to say. They're going to be using pistols, SMGs. I'm not going to be using shotguns. Those are definitely ineffective. I'm not using rifles because those shots will end up killing people. It's not good for your crew. There is some risk, but that's why you have to have this a defendable area that works. Like I said, this is ugly. Don't look at it, but it works. This angle of fire is still what I'm going for here. As I've figured out, I'm probably going to move the shuttle bay over to here to this right side. Even though I do like this layout, later on I moved all the environmental stuff into here. And it works, but I need this. This needs to look better. Like, it needs to look like on my mothership. Basically, what I'm getting at. But this line of fire actually gives you the most, turnaround because you want bounties. Even though they nerfed them, and you don't get the 750 credits, you only get like 330. It's a big reduction. You can still see I'm already racking 34,000. I don't know how many ships I've gone through, how many that I've taken over. All right, I've been through a couple of sectors, just harvesting ships, not resources or derelicts, but ships. And yes, I'm missing stuff. It's fine. It really is. But what am I going to show you? We have ourselves a nice little military aligned ship here. It is a smaller ship. It can only take 4, bounties, unless you know what you're doing. First thing we want to do is see how many credits they have. They don't have a lot of credits. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to trade with them. And we're going to buy some stuff. What do I need? I don't know. It doesn't matter. We're going to take some infra blocks. We're going to take some tech blocks. We're just going to give them credits. There you go. 2,200 credits coming their way. So they have enough for when we change in these bounties. We're going to make that money back. It's basically getting free credits if you know how to do it. But anyways, any of these ships, they're only going to be able to take, 4 bounties, unless you know the trick, the little secret. And that's what I'm doing right now is I'm going to share some tips, tricks, and secrets. As you can see, we had a trade. And you'd be like, but we lost money on said trade. I can't see the hail button, by the way. I have the monitor set up in a fashion that is not... Hold on. It doesn't work. There we go. There's the hail button. I missed it. Okay, we're going to hail. I'm going to move this over here. Maybe that'll work. Anyways, we're going to hail him. Is there anyone in here I'm recruiting? There is. There should be. Where's the little icon? Some people starving. That's not good, you know? Yes, there are. There are. So, before I hail them, here's what I want to do. I want to find a crew. There you go, Valentine. Come here. And I want him... Am I recruiting you? Oh, yeah. So go over there. I don't really want to hail them right now. One more thing that I need to do And that is get all the recruits. It just makes things easier instead of memorizing everybody's name. And this it's really hard if you have a ton of people that you're recruiting, but this is just a quick little like what I do. So we're going to take the recruits. It doesn't really matter. I'm not going to save this once again. I'm just doing this for shits and giggles. Once again, you can take have as many as you want to follow you, as long as there's one space in the shuttle. You will be able to pack them in like sardines. So there we go. We're going to take you guys. There's 5. Remember, shuttles can only take 4 individuals. However, there's definitely 5 of us. I'm going to go in first, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4. And as you will see, we're all going to pile in the shuttle together. We're going to have a little party. Yep, come on. They haven't changed this yet. That's fine. Once they change like stacking individuals on the same square and this, I'm going to be very upset. But anyways, all of these other ones are people I don't want, basically. So we're going to go hail. There's more than 4 here, as you can see, but we can get rid of all of them, potentially. We're going to speed this up. Come on, we're hailing you. There we go. Hi. As you can see, all right, we're not going to be able to get rid of all of them, but we can get rid of most of them. And you can do that the following way. We're going to not take a group. You could actually come in here, ask for the price, and they will give you a price for all 5. You notice that it's only 1,100 credits, which is less than, well, giving them individually. But they will accept that. They will be 1 over capacity. We're not going to do that, though. We are going to release 3 individually for, there you go, a little more than 300. But you can see we get Hyperium and Hyperfuel, and that there is worth enough to where they're worth at least 1,000 still. And we're going to accept. And we're going to do this again. We're not, nope. Sorry, hitting buttons. We're going to go back. I'm going to get rid of another pirate. 377, thank you. Painkillers, that's great. Energy blocks, and we're going to do 1 more. We're going to get rid of Loki, too. For also 386 credits. So that's some decent credits. We're getting some other stuff. Now what are we going to do? Well, you could go in here. You could take a single one and ask for the price. Or, you know, build relationship, releasing for free. But we're not going to do that. We're going to switch over to the Slavers Guild. We're going to say, hey, here's a group. We're going to ask you for a price. I don't care about building my... I should actually. We're only at 1 neutrality. But anyways. All right. As you can see, they offer us a decent amount of resources. And only 1,000 credits. However, you are able to turn in another 5 prisoners. This works out if you want to get rid of all your prisoners. If your oxygen level's going down, if they're starving, if you just don't want to see their faces anymore, you could do that. We're not going to do that at the moment, though. We're going to go in and we're going to do the one last one so you can see. We're going to say, hey, we're going to ask for a price. We're going to get 300 and something. There you go, almost 400 credits plus hyperfuel and water, and we're going to accept. We're like, thanks. And now they can't take anybody else. That's disappointing. But we did get top credits for these guys. So that's exciting. I'm going to actually leave them in the craft. They're going to continue to party while I get rid of these. And hopefully we can get another merchant here. And if that doesn't happen, then we're just going to jump. Because prison colonies or prison, I don't know, whatever. Prisons can take multiple as long as they have credits. And as you saw, if you sell items or buy items from them, you'll be able to give them credits, and then they will pay you said credits and resources for all of these. So, I don't want to say it's a exploit, but that's how you, it's pretty much how you do it, so you get credits. That's how you turn in bounties. Getting bounties, you could use stun weapons. I dislike stun weapons immensely. It makes it hard to, well, take them all as prisoners. And actually, this is convenient, because this mission right here, I believe, is going to be transport prisoners. It's not. It's give medical assistance. You could milk this for a while and earn more credits. Let's actually milk this for a minute. Has nothing to do with bounties, but it does have... It's about collecting credits. So we're going to say yes. It's going to be a quick mission. They're going to come over here. They're going to rest in a medical bed. We're going to give them some stuff. They're all partying still, or we'll undraft them. Get out, go back. See, now they're all just like, I don't know what's going on. Go back, go sleep, go eat. I don't know. And they can start a fire. That's cool. That's also why you put a airlock, a spacesuit locker in there, because they're going to start fires often because they're just not that smart. Even if you give them like free reign or you know, a table to sit at to eat their meal, games to play, things break because they are prisoners at the end of the day. But yeah, put a spacesuit locker in the area that they have a permission to go to. That way they don't die, because you want those credits. So as you can see, ship came. There he is. He's coming over here, getting some health real quick. Couple hours. And that's it. And then he's going to leave. Come on. You're going to leave. I don't want you on the ship anymore. I've got enough people here. I did think that was a transport prisoners, which works out because I am going to the prison, so that would just be extra credits. There we go. So there's an extra 600 credits right there just by helping them. Now, sometimes, if you wait around, they will give you another mission, and sometimes it will be more medical stuff. But we're not going to wait around. We're leaving. We're going to go turn in the rest of these bounties real quick. I don't know if you raise the reputation, they give you more credits. I haven't gone that far. But we're going to. Am I going to go up there? I don't know. We can probably find some other ships down here. Let's see what we got. We got a base. That'll work. We can drop another 4 off here or more. Actually, there's some ships here. We could have interdicted them. I'm going to say interdicted. Isn't that what it is? So there are 2 ships here. So we can get rid of 8 other prisoners, which is pretty much all we have. We're going to draft once again. I'm not going to remember names. So we're going to say, hey, come follow me. We're going to go have another party. If you can remember all these names, that's great for you. I can't do that, honestly. And you are noticing, usually I'm like, I don't recruit slavers. These slavers are actually pretty high level, or skilled, I should say. So they're worth it. Stop shooting the arcade. To me, even though you can't change the color of their hair, this is either resources or they're going to want to scan us or something. You've been selected as, yeah. So we're going to take those 4. Yep, resources. 3 plastics. I'm just going to say yes. That's more credits. That's a little bit of reputation. I do have some resources, so. Plastics are good because you can body armor. You need plastics and steel plates. Anyways, we're going to go back in the shuttle. And then we're going to get rid of these last couple of bounties real quick. And we're going to be able to get rid of all of them. So you can get rid of them for free at some point, but I'm credit hungry. So we're just going to come here. We're going to hail the Mandrake. For this, because we only have 7 and they can take 8, unless I drop people off here already, we're just going to do a group. We'll see how much they offer us. All right, 1,880 credits for 5. Somebody do math. 3, 6, 12. That's about right. I'm just going to say yes. They do get us quatronics components and super blocks as well. So right there, that's at least another 4,000 credits that we just earned. As you can see, we can continue. So we're going to get rid of Lizzie. We're going to ask for a price. There are 2 ships here, so they should, have enough credits. We're going to get rid of you. More quatronics components. That's another 500 plus there. And we're going to get rid of Matthew as well. And hopefully, you have enough credits, and more quatronics components. We're going to get rid of everyone. There you go. So, we have gotten rid of all the bounties that we want to get rid of. We're going to undraft. We're going to let everyone come back outside here. And they're going to switch those over. Now, the great part is if they have credits left, they do. Wow, they got 12,000 credits. You know what I'm going to do. Stun rifles are useless to me, pretty much, so I'm going to sell 5 of those. Most of these places are only going to take 5, which is disappointing, or less. So right there, that's 4,000 credits coming our way from junk that I'm not going to use. They have another 1,600. We're going to let some of this settlements come. Oh, and we have another military coming into the safe sector, so we could potentially have, well, given them more bounties. We're going to let the settlement and release captives ride through, and then yeah, once it does, we're going to go back to trade. We're going to do more trades, and as you can see up here, we got the quatronics at 700 almost, and the super blocks. So already have all that. We're going to give you 5, and we're going to just take all your credits. So you can make a lot of credits. Credits can be used to buy things that you need, amazingly enough. Like if I run low on energy rods because I don't have my energy system set up here. This is another, oh, and we have a transport the prisoners. I mean, that's another 1,000. We don't want to go deeper though. This is as far as I want to go. The ship is a little different. Kind of like, I don't want to say made it fatter, but I did. And I changed all these later on. Like I said, I moved all these oxygen generators and stuff to this area. But anyways, yeah, that's what you do. Get the most out of your everything. Why do I have bounty 2? Let's see what this is. I don't know what this is. Where is it? We're going to go here. Okay, so we're in the same setup. Oh yeah, that's right. So one of the missions, which is pretty cool, as you can see, I have a pirate base here. One of the missions was to find and locate the pirate base. I located it, in which case there was a mission to find and, well, escort the military to take said base out. In which case I'm like, sure, might as well. I can, like, I could have help. As you can see, this is a fairly close it's second jump from the starting area. Thus the base is small, and the pirates are, quite frankly, well, kind of pathetic. In other words, they shouldn't really kill you. I don't believe they have plasma weapons. They do have stun weapons, which are going to be annoying. But another way to get bounties is use other people to your advantage. Now, you could send in the military first. As you click their ship, you see you have a couple of options down here: fighters, attack, board, and hail. I could have them board right now. However, their ship would stay in the way, and since you are incapable of hacking it, as far as I'm concerned, or as far as I know, you're not going to be able to board them, so you're going to have to send your guys in first, which is not good, because as you know, I don't like sending my crew in there first. It's dangerous. They could die. We're going to draft. We're going to do this really quick. Does this have to do with bounties? It does, because you can potentially get a bunch more pirate bounties, or recruits, more crew. Which is great. You can see him over here. I'm trying to still recruit some of these guys. We're going to board up. This is also why you need more than one shuttle. Especially for the larger ships later on, you're going to need to send multiple crews. You're tired. I shouldn't be sending you, but actually I don't care. So what we're going to do is we're going to send shuttle 1. And now we're going to come over here. We're going to click you. We're going to hit board. And hopefully by the time they board their craft and send a boarding party, we'll have boots on the ground. We're going to send our other shuttle. As you can see, I clicked dock. We're going to take some PDC. Are they PDCs? I don't know. I'm going to call them point defense. I mean, they're PDTs, really. Point defense turrets. But anyways, here you go. Our first group is going to board. Our second group is coming. I'm going to take this. I'm going to undraft you. There is somebody in here with a stun weapon, no less. So we're just... No, where are you guys going? Stop. We're going right here. One of us is already stunned. That's why I hate stun weapons. But as you can see, you get 3 at a SMGs and pistols. They took them out pretty quickly. So we got team 2 coming in now. Now we're going to undraft this ship. We're going to send it back so that the military can board. You know what? We're going to move over here. Let's just come here because we really want... There they are. The military with their 3. Yeah, that's not going to do much. Give them something else to shoot, though. That's fine. Come on board. They're trying to hit her. Man, there you go. And we got some pirates coming in. And they're not even armed. This is how low and close to the start that we are. Feeling unsafe. Really? Really? I don't know why he's outside doing that, but whatever. We are going to start to infiltrate. This is a small base, mind you. There are some large bases, but since we are so close to the start, we're just gonna go through. That's fine. Unconscious, whatever. Why are you? Thanks for the help, guys. She's dead. And then I believe we gotta go through there. Come on, you guys go first. You're the fodder. Because honestly, if their ship gets taken out, draft you so you don't do anything if their ship gets taken out or if they die. I'm sorry, that's sad, but then we get more weapons. Damn it, I should have just... Thus far, I don't think I really needed the military, but they're here. That's extra credits. We're just going to go through here real quick. And these doors and strategically go through this. This is nice because then we'll get the resources from the base as well as hopefully a couple of bounties. Once again, you can see I've got some stun weapons, some SMGs, pistols. Hopefully they get wounded enough and then they surrender, which is what we want. Because you're worth it alive. I do have some body armor or bulletproof vests. I'd rather have armor, like actual armor, but... Okay, nobody's in there. And we got somebody over here. That's great. What are you doing at the shield console? I don't know. You're about to go down. Oh, there. And that's it. Base is secured. We're going to take you. We're not doing a ceasefire. No. Once again, you look at this. Yeah, that's... No. Decline. There you go. Now we're going to search the rest of this base. Going to open it up. Speed this up a little bit. We're going to undraft. And there you go. The star system has changed its status. It's now uncontrolled, obviously, because we took their base out. Yeah. And then mission objective completed. Destroy ship/station. It's been destroyed because it's been taken over. So now, not only do we get all these nice resources. I can't talk. We're not taking biomatter. We're not taking monster meat. We're not taking Kenneth. We're not taking you. I will collect all of these. They're like a commodity. I will collect all of our captives using one person. There's not that many actually that survived. There's only like, what, 4? 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. And said person will take, they might actually, they'll be fine once we get them over the ship. So, we're going to take all you. We're going to come over here. We're going to draft you, and we're going to bring you here. I'm also going to click their ship and go to inventory and make sure they're not taking anything of ours. It's our stuff, as far as I'm concerned. If they do, there is a little, I don't want to say exploit, but there's something you can do. You can reprogram where they drop their cargo. I kind of wish they did that so I could show you. Anyways, you would highlight the area. You would change the target to ours, your ship, and you would set said target. And then they will drop their guys off, and then they will deliver the goods to your ship. And we lost another bounty. That's sad. So sad. That's all right. We still got 4. So yeah, that's how you take out a low-level pirate base. Let's go to Bounties 3. Let's see what we have here real quick. And this looks like just, what are we doing? We're going back. Unfortunately, since these are not enemies, you can't have them board said ship. It is a call of New Haven, as you can see right there, which does nothing for the military. They're not going to be of help here, but that's just another ship to take. If it was a slaver, I believe we're in a node, are we? Yeah, we are in a node. We were going back. I think that's just where I saved it. But as you can see from that playthrough, yeah, I've got a couple more captives. Captives are good, 57,000 credits, and a pretty happy crew. So I will rinse and repeat that process. I do not have a targeting jammer up yet. This was another ploy. In other words, they probably attacked me, and then I said, hey, I mean, they're unarmed, so they can't attack me. But if they did, I would have said, hey, yeah, I would not have answered your call. I would have let them come over and board anyways. And then this is kind of what I have set up on that other ship. I still don't like it. It doesn't look aesthetically pleasing. I'm going to move the shuttle bay. But it seems to work out pretty good. So we're going to let them walk down this hallway. It buys us a little time to get everyone where they need to be. They're not even armed because we are close to the starting sector, and it is low level. So you can can see this this little area. They do have stun weapons. It still works out pretty well. I don't think anyone's been stunned yet on my side. And they are now, well, you could collect bounties if they were slavers or pirates. However, they're not. And I don't have time for this, so we just, unfortunately, execute them and call it a day. But anyways, yeah, that's bounty hunting. The second part, probably the end part for bounty hunting, another almost 30 minutes. If there is something you want to see, besides right now a 7-hour video, or a complete playthrough, which I will do at some point. I'm having power issues as well as working on my own tabletop role-playing game and my books. So anyways, it's a story. But this is Space Haven, some tips and tricks for bounty hunting. I hope it helps you in your space travels as you look for your haven. As always, like, sub, it helps me. I'll be able to bring you more content. I appreciate the watch, the comments, the likes. Yeah, and until next time, I'll have an outro at some point.